So good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from wherever you're watching. This is email_traveler, and you know how we do it. We transverse from one village to another, from one city to another, to give you amazing and inspiring content. So today, I'm honored to welcome another Basokoroba Museveni to Kenya.
I see, but do you know what it means?
Yeah, I know what it means.
What does it mean?
Grandkids of Museveni. So, I have my nyabo here. I have a nyabo here.
Yes, guys. When you first said Basokoroba Museveni, I'm like, how did you Kenyans know this?
You know, we love Himuselafu. We love Himuselafu and the funny jokes he makes. Yeah, so guys,
welcome to this channel. Thank you for the support. My name is Erina TL. I'm the host for the channel. Africa is not a jungle.
Yes.
And I'm so glad that I am with Samuel the Traveler. He's taking me around.
Yeah, and guys, we are somewhere in one amongst the most affluent neighborhood here in Kenya. Guys, you will definitely know where we are as we continue having this conversation.
Yeah,
and also
a typical Kenyan will tell, oh, I know that building is this side.
Yes, this side. So we are walking around and
you need the microphone? The car's out.
It's okay. So guys, Africa is not a jungle. Why did you decide to call yourself Africa is not a jungle?
Okay, that one started from I have a channel. You raise.
Yeah, okay.
I have a channel, you see that?
Yes.
I have a channel. It's Erina TL.
Erina
In Erina TL, I was basically doing village content.
Yes.
Because I felt comfortable, I felt secure. Like it was more of the timid side of me. Because I could not handle town, like people looking at you when you're vlogging. You know, it takes confidence to vlog in town.
Yes.
So I mainly for some time concentrated on village videos.
Yeah.
But the comments I used to get on those village videos, people will ask you, so what do you use to go to the next town? What do you use elephants?
Do you
guys, where are you? And do you guys use elephants to go to your next city or to the next town? Africa is so that's when I came up with Africa is not a jungle.
Wow.
The idea, people will ask me dubious questions, and I want to understand that these people, yes, they have not been to Africa before, but also the image of Africa out there is not maybe what they are told. Now when they come and see a village video, it's not that I'm not proud of my village.
Yes.
I'm very proud, but I don't want someone to limit the entire Africa to what you have seen in one video.
Yeah.
There is another side of Africa, you get.
Yeah.
So I felt like I can start a new channel for urban content to show them around.
Yeah, so guys, basically he's trying to kill the stereotype mind of what is being shown on the mainstream media.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What mainly, actually, I used to get these dubious questions mainly from international audience.
Yes.
Because really someone from Africa knows what is home.
Yeah.
Because we have big, beautiful cities.
Yes.
Africa is not a country, it's a continent. With different countries that have different beautiful cities.
Yes.
Nairobi is one of them. We are in it.
We are in Nairobi.
Do these behind us look like antelopes?
We even have cars. Guys, you can be able to see.
These look like elephants.
Or maybe they think we swing from trees to trees. So, so I'm here with Africa is not a jungle.
Yep.
Yeah, and you being in Kenya, and what has fascinated you? You coming from Kampala and seeing all these developments and infrastructure, and you know people say that you Ugandans, when you come to Kenya, you come to see roads. So what is your take on UP?
You guys, okay, first of all, you are our good neighbors. We love you. Ugandans love Kenyans, by the way.
Yeah.
Secondly, why do you guys know a lot about Uganda? Then sometimes you don't know something, and then a Kenyan sends you a screenshot. This is happening in your country. We love you. We feel like your nosy neighbors. We love you regardless. But also, from when I was in high school, I used to Google. I wanted to do mechanical engineering.
Wow.
So I used to Google. I see university in Kenya, blah blah blah. So I didn't want to study like in Uganda. Not because of any reason, but I just wanted like Kenya.
That hype.
I used to hear when in primary, my friend was in football, even my uncle. They came to play, I think, inter something, and my uncle performed so well in Kenya. Yeah. And they put him in newspapers. My grandmother kept that newspaper. I think it's only rats that destroyed the archives. The rats destroyed the archives. But from that time, when they told me my uncle went and won in Kenya, like I was always fascinated with Kenya from when I was a kid. So I said, university, I want to study in Kenya. But when time for university came, I even opened a bank account. I remember now that we are here at KCB Towers, because we have KCB in Uganda. Okay. So they came, those agents, what. I opened an account. I said, I'm going to be saving my small money there. I'll have upkeep while in Kenya. Like, all my mind was in Kenya, only for my father not to be able to afford Kenya. So that I had to study in Uganda. But when I finished immediately and I had an opportunity to travel, they asked me, where do you want to go? There was South Africa, Dubai and Kenya. On that option for trip, I chose Kenya. That was in 2020.
So for Ugandan, Kenya is abroad.
Of course, Kenya is know when they say American dream?
No.
Kenya is the Kenyan dream.
Kenyan dream for
East Africa. Not only Ugandans. Let me tell you, Kenya is leading in East Africa. Yeah. So Kenya is the dream for East Africa. Not only for Ugandans. As Burundians.
Burundians are always, they want to come to Kenya.
Tanzanians, like everyone in East Africa would want to come to Kenya. Yes.
Wow. So that is one thing that fascinates all the Ugandans, or maybe you as a person.
And let me tell you, if from a social media point of view, Kenyans are more supportive than any other African country when it comes on social media. Kenyans are more supportive. So I would even request any content creator out there, if you're struggling, come to Kenya.
If you're from Uganda or from East
anywhere
Africa,
else. If you are struggling, Kenyans are loyal. They are supporters. If you don't mess with them, they know how to use keyboard.
So one thing I've noticed is that Kenyans really love watching Kenyan content from foreigners,
because they want to see your mind, your view of their country. Yes.
Yeah, that's why maybe it fascinates a lot of.
And Kenyans are proud people, so they want to hold their pride high there. So they always look out for what foreigners are saying about their country.
You know, one thing is, this I think every Kenyan will agree with me, is that it's not about what Kenya has. It's all about the people.
The people,
If you try to mess with the people,
you can mess with everything else.
You can mess with everything
but the people,
don't step on our toes, because
they have keyboard power.
So what is else that has fascinated you from you coming from Uganda, and also being like this one person who has always wanted to come to Kenya, still lingers in your mind?
So another thing that really fascinated me, even when we were young, our dad used to work with a certain organization. So that organization had some training, and the training was done in Nairobi, Kenya. That is in the, I think, 80s or 90s. So our dad took a plane in those years, the 90s, early 90s. So we escorted our dad to the airport. They told us he's going to Nairobi. So we went back as kids. We called all our friends. Our dad went abroad. Went to Nairobi. So like from when I was little, I thought like I wanted to go where my dad went. My dad went to Nairobi. Even me, I want to go to Nairobi. I want to see what it looks like. Like I've always been fascinated by the idea of Nairobi. I've always been. Wow. Always been fascinated.
So now, as Kenyans who are used to being in Nairobi, we don't see maybe the beauty.
We don't see anything new.
The beauty of it.
Yeah, because there is what you call familiarity also.
Yeah.
So because this is not news to you.
Yes.
But to me, and in relation to where I come from, Uganda doesn't have this many skyscrapers.
Yes.
I know Ugandans may come for me, but I don't care. But we don't have as many skyscrapers as they are in Kenya. Yeah. So Kenya is developing faster. So you I see Britam every day. I see skyscrapers every day. Yeah. Like, there is nothing new. But to me everything is new.
It's new, yeah. Wow. Hey, Hey.
Yeah, Kenya is beautiful.
Yeah, Kenya is amazing, and it's growing very fast, depending on where it was maybe like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Like maybe 10 years ago, 20 years ago, this place was not like
and
this.
let me tell you, they say a few years ago, like in 2013, Kenya was more developed than Singapore. Singapore is now developed. And far. That's why they even say Kenya is also taking the same route and developing faster.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't want to be in Kenya? Like you guys, Kenya is everywhere. You're watching an American movie and somewhere they're mentioning Kenya. This Money Heist.
There is
Nairobi. I'm like, why not Kampala?
Yeah. You know, there is one thing that I came to notice. If you ask someone who is maybe out of Africa, which country do you know in Africa?
Kenya is the first, and South Africa.
And South Africa,
then
Nigeria.
Yeah.
And when people say, you ask someone, what is the capital, the hypothetical question, what is the capital city of Africa? Everyone will be like, Kenya, Nairobi.
Kenya is beautiful.
Yeah.
Kenya is beautiful. We can say that in English, in Swahili, in bold, italic. We can say it more.
Yeah. So, is there any other thing that has impressed you
in Kenya?
In Kenya? Or what was your first impression when you came? Yeah, when you came to Kenya.
Okay, pause. A short,
Guys, we had to pause a little bit because we were passing on a premises whereby they don't allow.
And me, I've been arrested before in Nairobi. You were asking me my first impression.
Yeah.
So we had to first put up camera and pass security.
Yeah.
We have been arrested before in Nairobi. I was at fault though. But how the whole thing came up is a long story.
Yes.
But regardless, we moved. So my first impression in Nairobi, even the first time I came, I used the first time I came to Nairobi, I used plane.
You came.
Did I sleep that night? I didn't sleep. And then I never thought airports are that big because I was a small. Jomo Kenyatta, woo!
It's very
like
big.
A whole country of an airport. It's huge. So first of all, Jomo Kenyatta impressed me. A lot of my friends had used Jomo Kenyatta before.
Yes.
He told me the other airport is big. You can even get lost in there. Even if you go to your wrong terminal, you have to need a taxi within the airport. I'm like, this airport is like a whole district.
A whole district.
So I was fascinated by Jomo Kenyatta. When I reached there, I saw it was the biggest airport I've ever used. I remember I used Camino, is it 3A? If I'm not mistaken. And I was impressed just.
Yeah, especially right now, you know, they have even upgraded.
Really?
Now,
the time I came, it was dope. Now if they upgraded, I don't know what.
Hey, they have upgraded now. I think this now is the time you can get lost very well now. So, guys, we wanna close over to the other side, but you can basically see from our background, it's very, very, very beautiful from here. So yeah, we are closing over. You can be able to see from here.
Like a villager.
Yeah, there is the bunge, and there is the. Yeah, you can be able to see the KICC from here. You can also see the other buildings from here. Anyway, let me continue hearing what Basukuruba Museveni has to say about Kenya.
Yeah, Basukuruba Museveni. So the first time I came to Kenya, because I used flight, it was my first flight. So the flight excited me too much. Like too much, like everything was okay. And I've been to Kenya, this is the first time since.
Wow, nice.
Even my honeymoon, I came to Kenya. I went to Savo West, I went to Mombasa, Watamu. Like Kenya is home for me.
Kenya is home for you.
Yeah, Kenya is home for me. I have my family here in Kenya. We met on YouTube as strangers.
Yes.
They turned out to be my family. That is where I stay.
Wow.
That is Papa Mwakazi. Even on my traditional marriage, they had to come to Uganda.
Wow.
And be on the side of the parents and all that. Like, I have a family in Kenya. Like, I'm Kenyan.
You're Kenyan.
So, I'm Kenyan Museveni. Yes.
So I think now you have even gone to other cities here in Kenya, right?
I've been to Other counties, maybe not cities. Cities, I would say Mombasa. Other counties, I've been to Turkana, Nakuru just for stopovers, even Kisumu the same, but mainly Turkana. I would love to go to Machakos to see that magnetic thing.
That where the water defies gravity.
Yeah, that's what I would want to experience. And every time I come to Kenya, my mom tells me, "Did you see that place? Did you see that place?" And I'm like, "Not yet, not yet."
So Kenya has fascinated you so much until now. Your extended family literally knows that when you go to Kenya,
I have a family.
You have a family and you have a place to live.
Yeah.
So between those cities that all counties you have gone, which one blew off your mind? Like it was like
Nairobi.
Huh?
Yeah.
Nairobi.
Yes.
Where we are right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nairobi has blown has swept off.
I feel of all. Of course, I've passed through Kisumu, I've passed through Nakuru. Like Nairobi, yes.
Nairobi
is like
dope.
Yeah.
Wow. So
that's why it's the capital.
That is the capital of Africa. And guys, you can be able to see the background where we are coming from. We are at Kenya National Library right now.
I hope
and
you're safe here.
Yeah, and then we continue with our conversation. So guys, we are just in town. We just came from somewhere else, but right now we are in town. So and my sister here from Uganda, this is the Africa is not a jungle, right?
Yes.
So
Africa is not a jungle.
Before coming to Kenya, I know you had done your research, you had done a lot of inquiries, and maybe the information that were relayed to you, maybe was it accurate to what you have seen when you have come to Kenya?
Like what I've heard vis-a-vis what I've seen?
Yes.
Okay. My elder sister came to Nairobi before me. She always told me, oh, Nairobi is full of snatchers, what. But I feel that is common in every city. Every city, if you don't look out for your property, it will be taken. It will be... but I feel my brothers in Nairobi, it's okay. I feel my brothers in Nairobi are faster. There is a time I was coming from Karura Forest and I was in a matatu on a phone. There was someone opened the window to grab my phone. What? That phone was new. I had replaced after the old one being snatched in Uganda. What? So I'm in Kenya, just bought it. It's not even 7 days new because I bought it because I was going to abroad of Nairobi. I'm in a matatu and someone's trying to snatch it. I'm like, what? But these ones are faster.
They can even snatch
but
you.
It's common in every city. Just have to look out for your property.
Yes.
Also, what I've heard is that in Nairobi, like everyone is walking so fast, no one is minding you. You can't even ask anyone for direction or stuff like that. Yes, it's true. People are so fast, people are time, but when you ask for help, you always find help. Wow. There is no single person I've asked and they have not helped me. Yes, they don't have time. They'll say, you take that side. If someone has time, they'll stop and walk with you to where you want to go. So I feel like, it's a fast city. Like I tell people, every time I'm in Nairobi, I get hungry so fast. Everything moves so fast. The cars move so fast. The people move so fast. Like the buildings, like everything's so fast for me.
You're on a fast pace.
But I'm catching up.
Yeah, you will catch up.
I mean, I've even learned how to speak faster like Kenyans. Kenyans talk like they have no time.
Yeah, we are rapping.
I'm like, what? What are you saying? But I love it here. Yeah. I love, like, you guys, they are go-getters. Yeah. I always tell people when I go back home, I feel like I'm the only mediocre in Nairobi. I'm the slow one. Everyone, sweet. But me, I do things at my own time. And then at the end of the day, I get hungry. After doing a lot of nothing. But looking and enjoying, I love Nairobi.
So, guys, you have heard, that is her perception about Nairobi. Don't go crucifying her. Please don't hang my nyabo here.
Even if you hang me, I'm ready for you. All I can tell you, Nairobi is beautiful. Africa is beautiful. Come down, check out Nairobi. Go to Kigali. Come to Kampala, Bujumbura, Burundi. Like, Africa is beautiful and it has beautiful cities. You should check it out. When you come to Nairobi, you please make sure Sunday is a free day.
Sunday is a
Take
paradise.
a walk. the Nairobi you'll see on Sunday will be different from the Nairobi you'll see on Monday.
On Monday or Tuesday.
Yes.
Or Wednesday.
So take a walk, please. You can get a guide in company of a Kenyan guide.
Yeah.
Pay a professional guide or a friend of yours who knows the city very well
100%.
to take you around. Be sure to check out David Sheldrick, check out the city market, support the people of crafts, KICC. What else? There are lots.
There are a lot of them. Which one you cannot even...
It's even as a game park in the city.
Yeah, like, I don't know, maybe, is it like 20 minutes?
Imagine a game drive in the city. Most of you travel to remote areas, but here you can have a full package within the city. Yeah.
So, like, you can just land.
Someone may snatch our phone.
No. Then maybe if you can land in the city, in an hour's time, you have already gone to a game drive.
Yeah.
How fascinating is that?
I think it's the only thing I've not done. I've been to the Bombers of Kenya. I've been to David Sheldrick. I've been to the Giraffe Center. I've been to Karura Forest, which I'm going to go back to picnic alone. Yeah, like, I think I'm Kenyan, yeah.
Now you are Kenyan.
I'm remaining with the national anthem.
So on Sundays now, you have already told them that on Sundays a paradise of creators, especially in the streets of Nairobi.
Yeah.
So if you want to come to Nairobi and do your vlogs, your shoots, Sunday is the best day to do this.
Please.
So if you were to compare maybe the capital city of your country and the capital city of the country that we are right now,
Kenyans love violence. Okay, to be honest, Kampala is beautiful. Kampala is wow.
Yeah.
Kampala is amazing. Yeah. Nairobi is beautiful. Nairobi is wow. Nairobi is amazing. But truth be told, Nairobi is more developed, and it is developing faster than any African country I know. Yeah. Like Nairobi, I mean city, African city, the skyscrapers everywhere, the road network, like it's business, like Nairobi is up there.
Yeah, Nairobi.
I feel Kampala, because at some point Nairobi was the best city in Africa 2021, 12th globally to live in. Yeah, so really, maybe if there are specific things we have to compare Nairobi within Kampala. Yeah, we say matatu, we say boda. Borders, we shall beat you down. 1-0. Traffic, you will beat us down. Maybe 3-2 in traffic. Traffic. Cleanliness, 2-1. 2-1. Yeah. Okay. But boda 1-0. Hey, boda, guys. The taxi and the boda. But matatu madness. 5-2. 5-2. Your madness. Today I got a headache in a matatu. My head almost burst.
Because of the music.
And the sound is bad. It is loud and sharp.
So anyway, every city has its own vibe, has its own craziness. Yeah. But all along, we live in that city depending on how we would love to live in that city. Yeah. So, guys, anything else that you would love to add?
All I want to tell you guys, we are all Africans. Yeah. Though we are many, we are one people, different cities, different countries, different whatevers, but we are one.
Yeah, we are
though we are many, we are one people.
Yeah, that's why one thing I don't like comparing countries.
Yeah, maybe if you're comparing a particular thing. For example, the development of Kenya, you can compare. Yeah. But when it comes to the things that define people, the cultures, like that is identity. Sometimes it doesn't make sense to compare identity. Yeah.
So that's why I didn't want to compare people and other things like that are very sensitive. You know, Uganda people might come and crucify me, but I always have I have KOT.
No, but for us our data is expensive. We don't have keyboard power like you guys. You are the king of keys.
Yeah, another thing is the internet here in Kenya is everywhere.
Yeah.
You can
even
go
there
to
are some
village.
streets that have free internet.
Yeah, you can go to the village, deep in the village, and you still get to have internet.
I was in Turkana, and you're uploading a 3GB video. It is up.
It's up. Yeah. So I think that's why maybe they say Nairobi is Kenya is the capital city of Africa. Maybe that's why.
Our phone, be careful.
Yeah, you see, I'm shielding it with my shoulder like this. So, guys, I think
So guys, thank you so much for watching this video up to that point. Sorry we couldn't be able to finish because we ran out of power, but I really appreciate your support. I really appreciate you coming and watching these videos. I don't take your support for granted. Anyway guys, remember to check Irina TL or Africa is not a jungle. Subscribe to her channel. Tell her you have come from Samuel_Traveler, and also check me out. Remember to subscribe, share, like, and comment, and we'll see you on the next episode. Thank you so much for watching, and peace out. Have a lovely evening, afternoon, and morning from your side.